And here's my bread. I gotta use up my bread. And so I got cheese, and I didn't remember these yesterday, but I got some olives. So we're gonna put some olives on this bread, and then we're gonna put it in the pan, and then we're gonna toast it. All right, so let's get started. All right, so hello everyone. What do I need to? Oh, yeah, I want to toast the bread on one side first, and then put the stuff on the toasted side, and then toast the other side, and then put the lid on it, and then kind of steam the cheese. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do. So while I'm grating the cheese, I'm going to put the bread in the oven. So I'm gonna put some butter or what else can I do? That might even be very good. That might even be very good. Some toasted sesame seed oil, and put that on the bread instead of butter or mayo to brown it. Let's put a little bit of this in the pan. Turn the pan on. Oh, we gotta open it first. Okay, I'll bring you with me, guys. I'll bring you with me. I was gonna do it in the oven, and then I thought, no, I'll just do it in here. Hey, Debbie, what's up? So we're gonna use some sesame seed oil. I'm trying it out. Actually, I like the flavor and the toastiness of it. I like this oil, and I got this. I picked it up at the food bank. So yeah, it was there to be on the shelf where you can just grab it if you need it. So I thought I would give it a try and try it out. So we're putting some of that in the pan. And then got some of that in the pan, and I got the pan on high. What I'm going to do is put the breads in here and let the toast on one side. These homemade breads. So this is actually, my bread got all like, it fell. I don't know. So I think it was the salt. I don't think I put enough salt in there. But I got one more loaf to eat before I make my new bread. But anyway, so I'm finding different ways to make my bread. So we're going to put the lid on it for a minute while we grate some of this cheese into this thing here. All right, so I'm going to put you guys back on here. Okay. We're going to grate a little bit of both cheese, not too much because I don't want to do too much. Good old-fashioned cheese grater. Actually, this is a nicer one than the one I had before. My son left this one here when he left because there's only so much stuff that they could take with them. So a lot of their stuff is still in my house. Okay, we'll just put some of these. You have to be very careful you don't grate yourself, you know. Make sure you got yourself farther away from it. All right, I think that's enough of this mozzarella. And then do a little marble cheese. You know that AI is, it's really cool. I was playing with my, checking my YouTube channel last night and checking out the little things that that we got, the little options that we got, the new options we got there with AI, like can actually summarize your video. And then when you summarize your video, it kind of tells the people if you can copy that and paste it into your comments, which I did on one video, see how that would go. And people can kind of go to whatever it's like time-stamped in different spots. You know what I mean? And it actually highlights everything you say, what you're doing. It's kind of cool. It's got kind of like a narrator. So, AI can be used for good things too. It's like I got it to narrate this one video, and I guess I caught it that I actually was, kind of talking negative about AI, and like AI explains it on there. It's hilarious. How frustrated I am with AI. So when you summarize your video, make sure you don't talk about the AI that's going to be summarizing your video. Well, I'm saying I'm not totally against AI. I'm saying it can be used for good, but so many people are just being lazy and just making videos just to push out videos, and they're doing it all with AI. Oh, shoot. Shoot. We don't want to burn them. Oh, no. Off the lid. Hi. Okay. I might have put a little bit too much oil. Oh, no, that's good. We're good. We didn't burn them yet. Okay, let me turn it on so you guys can see me struggle here. We didn't burn them yet. Okay. Okay, let's put the other side. Do the other side a little bit while we put the stuff on. I'm gonna dump some of this oil out. Let me get these on here. I'm sure it's very healthy oil, but I'm gonna dump a little bit of it out. My clean sink. Okay, let's put this stuff on them. Put them back in there. And then we're gonna stick this stuff on there. I didn't even open the olives yet. Let me turn this around for a minute. What else do we got to do? Look at my hair though. I don't want to get hair in my food, but look at my hair, how curly it is. I washed it yesterday and then I put it in a bun while I went to sleep. I'm just taking some of these olives out of here. Can olives go bad? What the heck is that now? What is that? Can olives develop a mother into the... What is that stuff? My olives have gone bad. I didn't know olives could go bad, but we're not eating olives. I thought that would be really good to add the olives to it. But we're not going to do that because it's no good. No good. All right. All right, you guys. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. So it makes it more interesting. Okay, so we already toasted this side of the bread. We're going to put a little bit of cheese on first. It'll help as glue for the... Why am I getting the shakes? I think I need to eat or something. I don't know. I've got shakes right now. Maybe my blood sugar is like weird. I was borderline diabetic once when I was pregnant, but I didn't think that it was going to stay, but could. I do get the shakes once in a while. I used to blame it on all the coffee I drink, but I don't drink that much coffee anymore. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat both of these. I always make too much. But this is just the leftover that I'm making here. Thought about this yesterday already, that I could do this with the leftover pepperoni and mushrooms and sauce. My nephew, he's in Belize right now, and they're so beautiful up there. He was sharing on Facebook some reels about down there, and it's so beautiful up there. I told him, I said, start a YouTube channel, man. Like, that deserves to be like viewed by people. And he's like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I think you are. And I told him I can tell you anything that, like, if a lot of things about YouTube I could tell you, you know. You don't have to go through it all, learning it all on your own, like I had to. I've been on YouTube for 7 years, so there's a lot about YouTube I already know, but there is constant changes in YouTube, but There's a certain things that certain, you know, the OGs just know about YouTube, you know. And so what we're going to do is put it back in the oven or back on the stove, and then we're just going to toast the other sides while we melted the cheese. I guess I did put a little bit too much cheese, but it's never enough. It's never too much cheese, you know. All right, let's put this back on our stove. Then put the oven back on. Let's put it on 8 instead of full blown. Okay, that shouldn't be. It should be only a few minutes. YouTube giveth and YouTube taketh. Right? Yeah, it's a give and take thing with YouTube. All right, so we just gotta wait for that to melt. There's some smoke coming. Oh, there's something on the burner, I think. Yeah, something on the burner. Yeah, my kitty cats were all both laying over there earlier, and I did upload the video on Facebook. I'm gonna upload it on YouTube yet. It was so cute. They were both laying on that right there beside each other like best friends. That was so cool. I'm hungry. Let's see. Look at that. We gotta wait for that to melt. We gotta wait for that to melt. All right, while we do that, we're gonna rinse out this dishes so I don't have any dirty dishes. I did all the dishes. I'll wash it later, but I put the cheese away. Cheese away. Yeah, yesterday at like 3 in the morning, the neighbor, I guess, across the hall, he fell in his apartment or whatever. And then the ambulance services or whatever, they came here. Whatever you want to call them. Yeah, it was there was a lot of bangs and bangs. I think they took him, but like he couldn't get up or whatever. So I think they took him with them, but they had to like up from the stairs, like, you know, take, you know, the thing that they come in and get people. The bed on wheels or whatever. Yeah. I got a wishbone. I do. Who wants to break the wishbone with me? I got a wishbone from my turkey that I made. Oh, look at this plant. It was almost dead and I got it. And now it's starting to come back. And I did not do good with this type of plant last time. It's a pink, whatever, polka dot plant or whatever it's called. But it came back and it's got a new baby growing there. All right, let's go check. We don't want to burn this. I think we're done. I just turned it off so it can just like kind of like melt the top of the cheese a little more. But yeah, this time I shared out my live stream so on Facebook. So we'll see if anybody comes to it now, because earlier I didn't share it out, and it seems like right now it's like earlier I got like one person that got notified. Oh, actually, I don't know if they were a subscriber already or not, or if it's just random people popping in, but I'm just dumping out the olives. I'm gonna keep the olive thing. I'm gonna keep it. Look how quick you get dishes. You know what I mean? Look how quick you get dishes. They just did all my dishes. I'm just gonna put some water and some soap and do it after I'm done eating. because then I'll have a plate yet too, right? So another plate. All right, let's leave it alone and let's get a plate. And then I have too many dishes too. Got too many dishes. Don't need that. I don't need that many. Actually, I'll just get a plate from here. Because I just did my dishes. Who's coming to have the other pot? The other one? I only eat one. Who's coming to have the other one? I should, no, she probably don't want it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got to see the underneath. Can we see the underneath without dropping it? Oh, no, maybe not. Nope. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's toasted. All right, we got a little bit of burnt cheese here. That's always good too, you know. Look at that. We're just gonna leave that in here. Take it off the heat though. I'm gonna put it over here. Look at that. Can we do a screenshot while we're live? Let me test it out. Let me test it out. No, I don't think it did it. Oh, it did it. Yay! I just did a screenshot while I was live. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that could do that. Okay, now how we're gonna eat it. I'm gonna need both of my hands for this one. Okay, I need a glass of water too. That's what I need. I've been drinking more water lately and it's helping my skin get better, I think. I still need somebody to drink that cider wine with me. Who else came in? I thought I saw somebody else come in. Send prayers for those. I know, right? All those. Oh, I know, right? Cheers, drink some water first. Clear the palates. Clear the taste palates. Okay, guys, look how nice and toasty it is. Look at that. Okay, want a bite? Have a bite. All right, that was just burnt cheese. We're gonna eat them later. All right. Okay, I don't want a hair in it. All right, here we go. Big mouth. I like that flavor of the sesame seed, toasted sesame seed oil is pretty good. Yeah, if you know, this is better than like getting a sandwich or something somewhere else, like at a restaurant or fast food place. This is like restaurants, like better than restaurant. Because it's made with love and care. I was feeling weak, I need to eat. I don't know, shaky, like, I don't know if you can see my hand, but I'm trying to hold it straight. But I feel vibrations in my hands, like, that are making me shake. Blame it on retrograde. We're in retrograde in Uranus. Uranus or Pluto? I forget. It's one of them. I think it's Uranus. Yeah, going to the Uranus retrograde, which is we just had the full moon in Taurus, and so we're moving into the new moon in Scorpio, which is about spiritual transformation. It's about letting go of things that are not there anymore, and it's about transforming. And start anew. Look at this. This kind of looks like, what does that look like? Look at that. It's a shape. What does that look like? Kind of, at first I thought it looked like something else, but now it looks like a superhero. Look at that. My cheese is a superhero. Saying victory. I know, don't play with your food. I really wish I had a telescope. Space is so interesting to me, like astrology and space, but all of that is really interesting to me. I wish I had the right equipment to really like explore it. That'd be really, really fun. Oh, spit my lip. Thanks for eating with me, guys. Cass, you remind me of cooking with Shireen. Who's that? I like the other day I watched I used to watch Gordon Ramsay all the time. I'd like have Gordon Ramsay over and I'd make something for him and it would blow his mind. Did you know Gordon Ramsay actually has frozen food now? And he was against frozen food? I didn't know that, but I heard that. It's pretty good, actually. I'll probably eat the other one later on. Like, I usually just eat, like, one meal, and then, I just usually eat meals when I'm hungry now. I don't eat just, like, junk. I do like my ice cream and my smoothies and shakes and stuff like that, but I don't consider them junk food. Because my banana shakes are really good for you. Like really ripe bananas have so many vitamins in them. So like a banana shake is really good for you. And I didn't have milk the other day, so I usually make it with milk and frozen bananas. I didn't have milk, so I just have the whipping cream. And I thought, wow, if I make it with whipping cream, it'll be more like ice cream. So I made 2 bananas with the rest of the whipping cream that I had. And it tasted like frozen ice cream, like soft ice cream. It was really good. I'd have that over ice cream any day. I get tired of eating. I get tired. But I want to finish this. Because my body needs it. I have another joke. If you're getting telescope for watching the outer space, you can call the channel astronomy. I don't know if I said it right. Thanks for the input, JB. Or I got a joke for you. Call it anagon bananas. Because people already think that anyway. It's hard to stay in like positive mindset when you see and you feel all of this negative shit. Like, it's hard. It's hard to put the veil and see through the rose-colored glasses. It's really hard for me not anymore to see through the rose-colored glasses. It's like I don't even wear glasses anymore because I just feel like I can see better without them, and the glasses just make me more blurry. It's just so weird. But I can't read shit. Maybe that's like we're not supposed to like read. Maybe we're not supposed to like read words because it's like saying, you know, speaking things into being or something, like a spell. You and me both. I'm sick of being broke. And I'm not accepting, you know, I just want, I don't want to be like rich. I never wanted to be rich. I've never wanted to be famous. Never, ever in my life wanted to be rich or famous. But there was one time in my life I had my needs met, and it was because of what I did for a living at the time. And I had always had my needs met. Like, my needs were always met. And now it's hard to even get your, like, basic needs met. Like, your basic needs met. But all the people that criticized me for what I used to do, they wouldn't even, you know, they wouldn't even like lift a finger to try to help me now that I don't do that anymore. So when you're doing good, people judge you. And then when you're doing the same as them, they're not there to help you. It's like if you can't even count on like family being there for you when you need it, that's when you just really just like, you just start thinking about like more about what you can do yourself, you know? But you got to remember too, once you're doing okay, if those family members start like saying stuff about what you're doing, don't listen to them. Just saying. They weren't there when you needed their help. I better not say too much because I was like standing here doing my dishes earlier. I might as well just finish up these ones anyway now. But I was thinking so many things. I was like, I try to be a good person. I try to help anybody I can. Or if somebody needs something I don't need anymore, I like to give it to them. Like, I'm so like that. And I get treated the total opposite of what I treat others. And that's all I've ever expected people to do is treat me the way I treat them. But that does not happen in real life. People will only treat you the way you allow them to treat you, you know? It's like you feel like, you know, the people, if they care about you, they should have enough common sense to know to treat you better, right? No, they don't. And sometimes you need their help with something they have no idea of how to help you either, but they will put your idea down just because they don't know. You know, there's that too. Instead of saying, well, you know, it's probably a good idea, but I don't know how, or I don't know, or I couldn't do it, or whatever, right? Like, instead of saying that, they just tell you it's a bad idea, right? And we're in retrograde, and we have a lot of different feelings and thoughts, and it's time to release them all to the angels. That's what the angels told me to do today, so I'm gonna do that. And I already made my snow angel when the first snow fell, so kind of released all of that to the angels then anyway. All of my worries and Yeah, and staying positive is a big one. Like, so if you can stay positive, I know it's not something that you just tell people to do and then they do it. Okay, I know that better than anybody. But if you just like mindfully think about staying positive and what you can do to make yourself feel positive, then you're not attracting. See, the thing is, then you're not attracting anymore that what you don't want, by at least still being able to talk about it, right? Because we do want to talk about it to be able to release it, but once you talk about it and then you release it to the angels or whatever, then you're not carrying that burden anymore, right? The whole purpose of like talking about it is to heal from it or to let go of it. Let go and let God. Honestly, I trust you and YouTubers more than I can trust most friends and family. Never give up on them because we're all going through it, and it's like it's something that we can all relate to. Is like the world made us feel so like we weren't allowed to do anything for like 2 years, and it's really messed with a lot of people's minds, right? So people don't reach out anymore, and there's a lot of like bullshit on YouTube and well, TikTok mostly, okay? But they bring it onto YouTube where they constantly talk about like like people sharing their grief and stuff with people. Like they call that trauma dumping, but there is a point. There's a limit to it being that or being someone just expressing and sharing their heaviness. People can take what they want from it and leave the rest behind too, like from people's stories. Sometimes being able to relate to someone's story helps you get to your own story. And so it's not always trauma dumping. And maybe that's why I have not really opened up about stuff, because I don't want to, I've been made to believe that when you talk about things that it's just all trauma dumping. No, it's not always trauma dumping. Yeah. Sometimes it's just like getting another person's perspective on it, right? Because we all go through times where we don't see things very clearly, or JB, what is that is say hi thing? What is that? Would you waving? Is because I on this side just shows you like a little hand sideways, but it's like just like outlined like a word too, but like part of the word, but it says say hi. And I always thought it was robots coming in here saying that, say hi. Maybe they were just waving at me. Hi to the 8 that was watching, and thanks for listening. Look at this girl. Like I've never had a cat that like just thought she could like go on the counter anywhere she wants. Like she just goes wherever she wants. What are you doing? Hey, get off the counter. Oh, it's on hot. I don't want to turn it on because it is on hot. Hey, get out of there. Come on out. You little brat. Look how big she's gotten. Remember when she only fitted in my hand? Oh my goodness. You have gotten so big. Remember when she was just so little? Remember when she was so little? Right? He's so cute. Hey, are you? These are my only 2 that I talk to every day, other than you guys on YouTube. I'm going to try to go to bed early tonight. So then I'm also like sitting here and I wanted to set up my schedule next week. And then I was going to tell you guys about it. So then everybody can be at my lives and have scheduled lives and stuff, and schedule when I'm going to be live. Not really when I'm going to upload videos, but when I'm going live. So I'm going to try to do that. And I've already started like watering plants again. I've got a few of them in the tub right now. And it's that time again. And I started with this room. So started with the plants in this room. Anyways, thanks. It's like you guys it's like you guys all live with me. You guys, I share so much. I share so much of my life with you guys. Almost feels like I live with you guys. Oh, and I have to like check in on with you guys. Say hi to you guys. And yeah, go check out my I made a clip of it, like my live when I went outside to go see the snow the other day. I went out and made a snow angel, and it's pretty cool too. And then I stood there like, so I'm probably going to take like a screenshot of it one time yet one of these days. But I took a clip of it and I shared just a clip of me making that snow angel. So you guys can go watch that. I shared it on I think I shared it on my community tab. Anyways, I shared it. I shared it on Facebook anyway. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm just gonna have coffee here and a cigarette after eating. And I am full from that. But thank you for being here. Yeah, we can make, leftovers you can make them taste really good yet, So just because it's leftover doesn't mean it's not good. All right, guys, have a good day. Much love. Thank you for all being here. And for the people that, just watched or watch on their TVs or whatever. I know you can't respond if you're watching on TV or whatever, but thank you for all being here. Bye, y'all.